morning, everybody. Welcome to online class. Now I am going to show the problems on Thevenin theorem. Before going to explain the problems on Thevenin theorem, all of you should remember the statement of the Thevenin theorem. See, the Thevenin theorem statement that any active linear bilateral DC network across its load terminal can be replaced by an equivalent circuit consisting of single voltage source VTS and the series resistor. Any active, the circuit must be a active. If it is not active, that circuit not applicable to Thevenin theorem. It should be linear and bilateral DC network. The circuit must be a DC, then only the Thevenin theorem will be solved. That can be replaced by equivalent circuit consists of single voltage and single series resistor. In the circuit having so many components and also so many independent source. That independent source and resistor can be replaced with the equivalent circuit that consists of single voltage source and series resistor. This can be easily understood by explaining the problems of Thevenin theorem. Let us start the Thevenin theorem problem. See, this is the simple bilateral DC network. It having three component, that is R1, R2, R3, and two independent source, that is current source and voltage source. This type of circuit network can be replaced with equivalent Thevenin circuit. Here it has only one element and one independent source, that is Thevenin voltage source and Thevenin series resistor. This type of circuit is nothing but a Thevenin equivalent circuit. Any type of circuit that can be replaced with Thevenin equivalent circuit, this is nothing but Thevenin theorem. I will show the problem. It is also very important problem. It also really helpful for real-time design. You see here the Thevenin theorem problems 1. This is the circuit it having resistor R1, R2, RL. The value is 10 ohm, R2 10 ohm, R3 20 ohm. The Vs independent source, that is 20 voltage. You need to find the current through resistor RL, that is IL. In order to find out the load current IL, first you need to convert Thevenin equivalent circuit. In order to convert Thevenin equivalent circuit, you need to find out ETS as well as RTS. ETS nothing but VTS, mean Thevenin voltage, and series resistor mean Thevenin resistor. If you find RTS and VTS, you can easily write the Thevenin equivalent circuit. There are several procedures in order to find the load current. See, This is the step number 1. In this step number 1, you need to find out VTS. In order to find out VTS, remove RL and find ETS. ETS means VTS. The RL can be removed. You will get two resistor and one independent source. Now VTS is equal to I into R. VTS means here the voltage across R2 is nothing but VTS. So the R is nothing but R2, I is nothing but IT. Okay. The value of R2 is given, that is 10 ohms. But I don't know the value of IT. In order to find out IT, separately we can write IT is equal to V by R. V means total independent source V, R means total resistance. This is equals to V means IT is equal to V by R. In order to find out VTS, V is equal to I into R. R means R2, but I, the value of I is not given. Therefore, in order to find out I, you should find the I is equal to V by R. V means 60, sorry, 20 is there, 20 divided by R. R means total equivalent resistance. The two resistors are connected in series. Therefore, this become R1 is 10, R2 is 10 ohm. Therefore, the 10 plus 10, 20. The total voltage, is 20 ohm. The total resistance is 10 plus 10, 10 plus 10, 20 ohm. But the total current is V by R, here become 1 ampere. The total current will be the 1 ampere. Now you can easily find out VTH by using Ohm's law formula I into R. I mean IT, R mean R2. The high value IT value is 1 into R2 value is 10. This is equals to 10 voltage. Therefore, the VTS value become 10 voltage. Now you need to find RTS. In order to find RTS, we know that in this circuit diagram you need to find out total equivalent resistance. In order to find out total equivalent resistance, replace the voltage independent source by short circuit. This is step number 2. Remove RL and find RTS. We know that here we have to make a short circuit. After making the short circuit, then what happens is that the resistor R1 and R2 become parallel circuit. Therefore, the total equivalent resistance will be R1 into R2 divided by R1 plus R2. This is equal to the R1 value is 10, R2 value is 10 ohm. Therefore, 10 into 10, 100 divided by 10 plus 10 is 20. 5 ohms. This is nothing but RTS is equal to 5 ohm. So the value of RTS is 5 ohm. Now I already find out VTS. The VTS value is 10. I already find out RTS. The RTS value is 5. Now in step number 3, this is the Thevenin equivalent circuit. It consists of single voltage source, that is VTS. This is equals to 10, and here is RTS. This is equals to 5 ohms. This is the Thevenin equivalent circuit. Now what we have to do, that you need to find the current through resistor RL. In order to find out the current to resistor RL, you should remember where the RL is. The RL is at the load point. Therefore, in this circuit, you can write the resistor here. This is RL. The RL value is 20 ohms. Now you can find out the current IL. IL is equal to V over R. V means VTH. R means RTS. RTS, not only RTS. The RTS plus RL, because the higher nothing but total current. Okay, in order to find out the load current, first you remember the total voltage as well as total resistance. So the total voltage will be 10 and the total resistance will be 5 plus 20, 25, 25 ohm. This is equals to, you can see 10 divided by 25, 400 into 10 to the power of minus 3. 0.4 into 10 to the power of 0. So here you write 0.4 into 10 to the power of 0. This is equals to 0.4 ampere. This is the load current when in this circuit diagram. Okay, what we can do, that in this circuit diagram, first you need to remove the load RL, replace remove the load RL and find the VTS. Then you need to find the RTS. Then You write Thevenin equivalent circuit. After that, you can find the load current. The load current becomes 0.4 amperes. Okay, this is the simplest problem. Simplest problem. Next, I am going to second problem. Here, the Thevenin theorem. Second problem. Here, the three resistor and one current source is there. So the highest is 5 amp, R1 is 10 ohm, R2 10 ohm, R3 20, sorry, RL 20 ohm. You need to find the current through load RL, that is I L is equal to dash. In order to find out the current through load RL, first you need to find out the VTH, and also you need to find out RTH. Then you write the circuit, then you can find the load current IL. Okay, first the step number 1, remove RL and find VTH. See, this is VTH. What is the VTH value in this circuit diagram? The VTH value in this circuit diagram is that the voltage across R1. Therefore, VTH is equal to I into R. What is the high value? There is given the separate current source. The value of current source is 5 amp. Therefore, the current will be passed over here. 5 amp into what is the value of R? R means R1. R1 means 10. This becomes 50 voltage. The VTH is equal to voltage across R1. Therefore, the VTH is equal to I into R. The high is the current independent source value. The R1 value is 10 ohm. Okay, this is the VTH. Now, in step 2, you need to find out RTH. In order to find out RTH, again you write like this type of circuit. Here, remove the load RL, the R2 remains same, R1 it remains same. This is the current source. If it is current source, that should be replaced by the open circuit. Then you need to find out RTH. In order to find out RTH, here is R1 is there, R2 is there. Both R1 and R2 connected in series manner. Therefore, RTH is equal to R1 plus R2. This is equals to the R1 value is 10. Next, R2 value is 10. This becomes 20 ohms. So, the VTH value is 50 and RTH value is 20 ohm. Now, step number 3. Here, you need to draw the circuit diagram of Thevenin equivalent. Circuit. Here, it having only one independent source and one series resistor. The one independent source can be represented VTS. This can be represented RTS. The value of VTH is 50. Here you need to write 50. The value of RTS is 20. Here you mention 20. Then what we can do? You need to find out load current IL. In order to find out this, put the load resistor in this circuit diagram. The RL, the value of RL is 20 ohms. Now you need to find IL. This is equals to V over R. V means VTS. R means R equivalent. VTS means 50. R equivalent, these two resistors are connected in series. Therefore 20 is there. Here also 20 is there. 20 plus 20 become 50 divided by 40. Then you need to simplify. 50 by 40. 1.25 into 10 to the power of 0. 1.25 10 to the power of 0. This is equals to 1.25 ampere. This is the load current in this circuit diagram. Okay. This is also very simple problem. You need to follow this procedure. The next is in this circuit diagram. Okay. All of you must be remember the values of the component, that is Vs is equal to 30 voltage, R1 is 10, R2 is 10, R3 5, the load is 20. You need to find the current through RL, therefore that is IL. Okay, in this case again you find VTS value or TS value. In case of VTS, in order to find VTS value, again remove RL, and write in this type of circuit. Here VTS is equal to I into R. The voltage across R3 is nothing but VTS. Okay, this R value, R is the R3, therefore here is write R3, the high. You need to find out the current, the values is not given. Here the voltage Vs value is given, the resistor value is given, but the current value is not given. Therefore you need to find the total current separately. So I T is equal to V over R. What is V value? Vs. Vs means 30 divided by the two resistors are connected in series. Therefore the R1 value is 10 ohm, R3 value 5 ohm. This becomes 50. This becomes 2 ampere. The total current becomes 2 ampere. Therefore the current through this resistor is 2 into what is the value of R3? 5. 2 5 ja 10. The V Thevenin is equal to 10 ohm. 10 voltage. The next is Step 2, you need to find the RTS. In this case, the register value R1, R2, R3. The voltage independent source can be replaced with the short circuit. Then the resistor R1 and R2 is the parallel circuit. Therefore, you need to find equivalent or equivalent is equal to R1 into R3 whole divided by R1 plus R3. This is equals to the value of R1 is the R1 is 10 into R3 value is 5 divided by 10 plus 5. This is equals to 50 divided by 15. So 50 divided by 15. 3.33 into 10 to the power of 0. This is the R equivalent. The the R equivalent for these two resistors connected in parallel is 3.33. That resistor connected in series with the R2. Therefore, the total RTS is equal to R equivalent plus R3. R equivalent is 3.33 plus R2 is the 10. This becomes 13.33 ohm. The VTS value is 10 ohm, 10 voltage. RTS value is 13.33 ohms. Therefore, now in step 3, you need to redraw the Thevenin equivalent circuit. In this circuit consists of VTS, RTS. The VTS value is 10. The RTS value is 13.33. Okay, now you need to find the load current. In order to find the load current, you need to connect the load resistor in this circuit. So it becomes like this. The value of RL is 20. Then you need to find out the current through resistor RL. IL is equal to V over R. That is V means VTS, R means RTS plus RL. VTS is equal to 10 volt divided by 13.33 plus 20. Now 10 divided by 10 plus 13, 33.33. 0.300003 into 10 to the power of 0. Therefore, 0.300 into 10 to the power of 0. Therefore, the load current IL is equal to 0.3 ampere. This is the load current for this circuit diagram. Okay, very simple to remember this problem. First you need to find the VTS, then you need to find the RTS, then you write the Thevenin equivalent circuit. After that you can easily find out the load current. Okay, thank you.